Yo, what's up everybody? Today we're gonna be testing out the Jason Williams dribble pull-up animation. To get this animation, you gotta be under 6'5", so it is a harder animation to get, but for any of the guards out here, or for anybody who's interested in seeing what this animation's like, this video is perfect for you. So you're gonna wanna go down your animations, put on Jason Williams, aka White Chocolate, one of the best passers, one of the flashiest passers in the game. And let me just show you what it's like. Let's get into our first game. This game we played a level 40. He had a star to his name, but I wasn't really worried about that. I just wanted to test out this dribble pull-up to see if it was good or not, see if I would even use it while I'm playing by myself, not for any videos. So yeah, let's test it out. Let's see what this guy's got up his sleeve though. He takes a really bad shot to begin with. We get a quick rebound. We get the ball back. Now let's try our first shot. Let's go to the left, see what the left's cooking with. Okay, so one thing I noticed from that first shot is that there is a giant hitch to this fade. It looks like it has a really good release cue, but the hitch is a little confusing. There we get used to the hitch there. It looks like it has potential. The hitch does slow it down a little bit, which I'm a little not thrilled about. But you know, see, there is that hitch, but I don't know. It looks like fast, but it also it doesn't give you much space, so it might just be worse than like a Trae Young fade, because it might be faster than Trae Young, but it doesn't give you that extra separation that Trae Young gives you. But as you can see before, I just shot that right-sided fade, and the right-sided fade is a lot slower than the left side, but it does pull you back a little bit, so even if it is a little slower, it kind of reduces that contest by pushing you backwards, kind of like how the Jimmy Butler jump shot is. Like, it pushes you back, so you don't get contested as much. But yeah, the right side fade, it's still good. It's not bad. If you're wide open, it's perfectly fine. But if someone's like jumping at you, it might be an issue. But the left side seems much better. So if you do use this fade, I would definitely, prioritize the right or the left side, just because it looks a little bit faster. One thing I will say, if you are going to use this dribble pull-up, you're going to want to make sure that you do have a really fast jump shot, because if you have a slow jump shot, that hitch that's on the dribble pull-up is going to make it feel so slow. Like when I first started the video, I was using my normal jump shot, which is a pretty fast jump shot, but it could be faster, so it's not super fast. And I was using it, and the fade felt so slow. I feel like I had to hold the shoot button for such a long time for it to work. But then after this game that I'm playing right now, I switched my jump shot to a much faster one, and the fade did become way easier to shoot. As you can see, even the left side fade, it looks a lot faster than the first game. So the one bad thing about that is you should use a fast jumper with this fade, but that could be an issue because you might not be able to time like a fast jumper just off a standing shot. And if you can't time it off a standing shot, then it's not really worth it. But yeah, those are just some things that I noticed with the fade. If you do want to run this fade, some badges that you might want to use, definitely have on Agent 3s. That's going to be your biggest help. Run that as high as you can. It's going to give you a huge boost on any fade you take from the three-point line. Since the fade can be kind of slow on the right side, definitely run blinders just to reduce any contests if people like run into your side. Also run Deadeye, because Deadeye will reduce the contest of people just like running straight onto you and like getting a closeout animation. And I feel like that could happen a lot for the right-sided fade, especially since this fade doesn't like create too much space like side to side wise. Like the Deadeye would be very important because people could be running at you. But if you have Deadeye, blinders, and Agent 3s, this fade could be pretty effective. I definitely, if you're like under 6'5", I wouldn't use this over Trae Young. Trae Young's an incredibly good fade, and it's good on both sides, and it's really fast, and you do get a decent amount of separation. But if you are looking to use something different, it's definitely a good alternative. I just wouldn't recommend it if you're using your fades to create space. But if you're using your fades as like just like a way to quick stop and not have to stop and pop, then this fade's perfectly fine, like if you're wide open. But you know, if you are like a type of person who like uses fades to get that extra separation from the defender, this definitely isn't going to be the fade for you. You're going to get contested a lot. Like that right there, like if I had like a Trae Young fade on, I would have been able to shoot that much faster and get more separation, and he wouldn't have gotten that contest. But yeah, it's a decent fade. I think I would rate this fade probably like a 7 out of 10. It's not the greatest. There's much better options, but it's definitely usable, and it's decent on both sides, which is something you can't really say about most fades in this game. A lot of them are pretty bad on the right side. But yeah, so this is the end of the video. We do end up losing this game, unfortunately. We just missed too many times, but it is what it is. You can't win them all. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you later.